All right, so we should be recording. Totally geeked out.
Is this the start?
This should be the start of a beginning of a commencement. I believe everything should be running. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm ready to start talking about this stuff. We've been talking about doing a podcast because we just sit and yap about pop culture stuff all the time, and I think we have a good perspective. Like we have two different perspectives, but I'm hyped,
Well,
man.
okay, that's good. No, I'm glad that you're hyped. I'm excited to be here. So today's January 1st, 2025. So yesterday was the inauguration, just to kind of give you guys context. So it's a new beginning, or an old beginning, or the beginning again, depending on how you look at it. I definitely think for some people, it was a day of mourning yesterday. Some people feel like something in America died. Much how I feel about Marvel, or Disney Marvel, anyway. So
Thought you were gonna say Star Wars.
also Star Wars, and also Star Trek and Indiana Jones, and pretty much everything else they touch. So in
Are you
memorial,
doubting? Are you,
in memorial, I'm gonna play what I think used to be considered standard fare, but the sort of like the pinnacle. This is from my favorite Marvel movie, my favorite fight scene, Captain America.
your favorite Marvel movie?
My favorite, The
This
Winter
is the one.
Soldier. Winter Soldier is my favorite Marvel movie. I accept other contenders occasionally, but I keep coming back to this movie. It's really, really well done. And this fight scene is really, really well done. And they're not ever going to touch this level again, at least not anytime soon. I do want to know why she's not dead there.
I'm telling you, she's trained to eat shots like that, bro. Like
She just got Winter Soldiered in the shoulder. Oh, the scene goes so hard.
yeah. I mean, this is Marvel Studios doing their thing, the Russo brothers doing their thing.
See, look right there. This is why Bucky should have the shield, not Sam.
I'm not
Sam
agreeing
couldn't
with
have
that.
this fight. This
Do you
couldn't be
see what Sam
versus
is
Steve
doing?
in his Wakandan bodysuit, his Wakandan lingerie.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Sam is beating him in a fight. I'm gonna be honest with you.
With the suit. But these guys are Steve's just in a jacket and khakis.
Nah, bro. These are super soldiers.
And that's my point. I love this right here. Sam died just right there with that suplex. He died.
See, bro, he's not gonna get caught on that shit, bro. He would have been flew up.
Oh, look at that villainous
There
haircut.
it is. I love it. I put the mask back on. Put the mask back on. We're good. I mean, there's your proof right there, Mark. There's your proof right there.
That Sam could sucker punch him? I
What
mean,
is it?
that Sam could land a sucker punch on Bucky.
Look. Okay, first, here's what I want to talk about, right? What you said about you don't think we're gonna get this again, this level. I don't see how we don't. The Russo brothers are back. If they get the team back, like the team that did the choreography for that, which I'm assuming that they've been sticking with, at least for their movies, I could see us definitely getting something like that again. To be honest with you.
I mean,
And honestly, the scenes in Captain America: New World Order, or what's it called? The scenes in the new
yeah,
one with
New World
Sam.
Order.
Yeah, the action looks really good. Like,
I mean, Sam
that's the.
flying looks good. Sam cutting the car in half looked pretty cool.
Did you see the part where he landed down, like he's
And he had like a
flying?
little shockwave. Wait
That
for.
shit's beautiful. That shit's beautiful. I love that. I love that.
Yeah, I'm not.
But that's the thing. That's all it kind of has going for it right now. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
I don't think Sam's the right pick for Captain America. Not for the long term. If it's like a short thing, because it was a short thing in the comics. If they do it for like a short run and then introduce somebody else, I guess that's okay. Sam should be the Falcon. That's like, he should be the Falcon. He shouldn't be Captain America. But even putting that to the side, I think Red Hulk is the wrong villain for
I think
Hold on. I think Red Hulk's the wrong villain for a solo Captain America movie. I think introducing Red Hulk, period, really might kind of be a mistake, considering when's the last time we saw the Hulk? We saw him like in a comedic role in She-Hulk, and then prior to that, we haven't seen the Hulk since Endgame.
Endgame's
Right?
huge though.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. My point is just even the Green Hulk, I think, character, and plus he never even got a second movie. Which is, I mean, I'm not making an argument per se, other than I don't think that the Red Hulk or any Hulk is the right character. Now, the idea of the Hulk, the leader coming back in the red, why don't you do that in a Hulk movie? Maybe, but. And then I get that they're making the young Air Force kid, I guess he's going to be the Falcon, is the idea.
Yeah, looks like that.
Which, again, if done properly, if's a big 2-letter word.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I don't think Sam's the right choice for Cap. I don't think Falcon should be Cap. Period. I don't think Sam should be Cap in perpetuity. Don't think Red Hulk is the right villain for a Captain America movie. And you started setting up Hulk type stuff in She-Hulk. I think if you're gonna do Hulk type stuff, keep it Hulk. Sam in.
I believe. Here's what I think, because we seen this in the trailer, right? Sam is in this position where he's gonna be responsible for forming a new Avengers.
Apparently.
Right? I think seeing how Sam deals with that responsibility is going to be the deciding factor on whether or not he's actually Captain America. Like, can he fight? Yes. Do I think he earned the role? I think so. Do I think, it makes sense like for Steve to pass it to him? I get it. They work together. I get it. I get why he chose him. Um,
Yeah, I
I'm all
kind of
for
do.
it. What are you saying?
I kind of get why Steve chose him. I just don't think it works. I mean, maybe in universe you can have an argument that it works, but in real life, I don't think the audiences are going to accept Sam as Captain America long.
That's why this movie has to be good. That's why this has to work. If this movie's not good, or if we can't see him how he's a leader in the next Avengers movies, that's where it doesn't work. But if he can prove himself as a leader and as an interesting character with like an interesting position, I think it's going to be really cool.
Right.
And also when it comes to the Hulk stuff, I think they're hiding Hulk. I think Mark Ruffalo's in the movie. Um, I think he just kind of has to be there. There's too much Hulk stuff going on for him not to be there. I'm gonna be honest with you.
All right, well, they better get it together. And the last time we saw him, it was with Scar, with his son, and that terrible haircut in the She-Hulk series. So
Was that legit? Was that supposed to be his like?
that's Scar? That's his son? I mean, I don't know if they're going to try to return and do a World Breaker Hulk. I assume at some point they are. But yeah, that was his son in the She-Hulk series for those who saw it. Similarly,
For those who saw it,
because not everybody watches Disney Plus, and that's also part of the issue here. Sam did get some training and character arc, whether you like it or didn't like it, in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series. But how many people saw that? So how many people were even prepared for Sam to take on the role? Like, yes, we saw Steve give him the shield in the movie, but you had to go to the series to see him train using the shield and all of that. And I'm not confident that everybody did do that.
I think what they've like, if we just go off of Endgame to this, Endgame is like was like the biggest movie of all time, box office wise, right? I think maybe
I
Avatar might have
believe.
passed it.
Yeah,
Like
it
in the
trades.
re-release.
It trades.
Yeah,
But yes, for all intents and purposes.
a lot of people seen Sam get that shield,
True.
and then they're gonna see him. They see where he's at now. I think if you want to prove his ability to take on, like we're gonna have to see in the movie. I think it's really gonna come down to it. I don't know how they're gonna execute it, but I really hope they can sell him as the new leader.
I think they're
As
going to have
this,
the same issue with the Thunderbolts. A lot of the character development for the Thunderbolts. So to know who Red Guardian is, you had to see the Black Widow movie, which, I mean, it didn't do great, but I mean, I guess a lot of people saw it. So you also know who Yelena is. But Yelena got character development again in the Hawkeye series. And Val, Val is more a creature of the series than she has been of the movies. Like Contessa, the Lady Hydra character,
Mhm.
however they're spinning her.
She's only in Black Panther, right? That's like the only movie she's in, right? I think.
No, I think I got to. I'm not gonna say I got to. I got to double check it. But she's definitely in Falcon,
Shows.
and she's going to be moving forward because she's in the Thunderbolts movie. Like she's the force behind the Thunderbolts, which may or may not lead into like a dark.
I think Thunderbolts is in a real Suicide Squad, Guardians of the Galaxy type of situation. I don't think it's gonna feel like those movies. Hopefully it doesn't. But I think it's in that position where for the audience, you're getting a bundle of characters, you know? Like, and you're gonna learn who these characters are in the movie. If you don't know who they are, I think that's gonna be okay. Like I think it should be similar to going into the Suicide Squad and not knowing who Rick Flag is, not knowing who Captain Boomerang is, stuff like that. I think you just see their archetypes. And I think that's why they kind of redesigned a lot of them. A lot of them seem kind of different and better, in my opinion.
So okay, well, last thoughts. Let's kind of move on. Let's try to round this conversation out.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that the Captain America movie is good, but I don't believe that it will be. Is where I land. However, I am willing to give it a roll of the dice, and this next thing, Thunderbolts, I am also willing to give a roll of the dice. So let's take a look at this real quick.
This is gonna be gas, bro. I got full confidence in this one.
So I'm actually looking up the. Hold on.
The Ghost redesign is so fire, bro. Bucky's so cool, bro. Bucky is so cool.
How did he get his arm back from Rocket? I wonder, or when he had a
I think
spare.
the Wakanda one is a new one, right? Because he got it in the show, I think, right?
You see it. No, he gets it in the movie. You see him with it in the show, but in the Guardian special, Nebula steals
Oh
it for
yes,
Rocket.
yes, I seen that recently. I seen that like a few months ago, and I was like, what what is this? What happened? I was like, that was the most confusing thing because I had seen it so late. I was like, hold up,
So, I mean, I like what I see here for the most part.
man.
It's basically a team of super soldiers, except for Bob.
Yeah, and I think the aesthetic, like the art direct, like how just the way the characters look, how they all look like super soldiers. They're all like in the black tactical stuff, and then like you have like the white mask on Ghost and Taskmaster, and that's like it's really monochromatic and just like stealthy and cool. Like Winter Soldier when we first seen him, like it just reminds me of that look. And then I think that Bob Sentinel glowing character, something like
Sentry.
Sentry, that's what it
He's
is.
basically Superman. I mean,
I'm
sort of.
I I like the sound of that. I like how like I think he's gonna look really cool in contrast with them being like,
Well, he doesn't really.
just super soldiers.
He, the Sentry's power level is
It's like much
ridiculous.
higher, right? Yeah.
I mean, he's Hulk level. He's Superman level, but he can't really. I don't know how they're going to use the character in the comics. I mean, he has an alter ego that's bad. So,
Interesting.
yeah, I don't know how they're using him here. It appears he's like in a human form, but then again, it also appears that they unload a bunch of automatic gunfire at him, and then there's some holes in his shirt. So I guess we'll see. And what I will say is I checked out the guy who's hired to direct this, Jake Schreier.
What do you
There's
do?
not a lot of credits.
Yeah, that's how Marvel operates, you know? They get these directors that don't really have
Any say in the Marvel machine? I don't know, bro. I mean, it looks okay. It looks good. Like I'm hoping it
it looks
does well.
really fucking cool to me, man. Like if this movie doesn't do well, I'm like this Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four, like I want Captain America to be good. I really, really want it to be good, but due to the reshoots and all the stuff around it, I don't know. But Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four, I have high expectations. I'm going into those movies with high expectations. So I will be very disappointed if it's not like that, you know.
sweet summer child. Okay. All right.
Bro,
Well,
we out of the Doonies. I'm telling you, we're out of the bad Marvel spot, bro. Hey, just know I was saying it in January. Marvel is back. The Russo brothers is back. The content that's not Russo brothers looks good. Daredevil looks good. That Spider-Man show looks terrible. But other than that, I think we're green. I think it's looking good.
all right. Well, we'll see. I'm going to let your optimism infect me, hopefully. All right. So for Totally Geeked Out, this is Mark and
Bryson.
all right. And we're going to sign off. See you guys soon. All right. Cool. So I'm going to stop recording.